Hello there, my beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your next 24 hours for November 2025. You will see this reading when you are supposed to get this message for November. Keep in mind, time is fluid, Pisces, and this is your channel. We're going to start off this reading with a number to see what number Spirit is highlighting for you for the next 24 hours, and you have 666 with the affirmation of I am centered. A wake-up call for you to re-examine your current situation and change the direction of your thoughts so you can raise your vibration to a more positive frequency. All right, Pisces, some of you born on the 6th. It doesn't have to be, it's just the energy. Some of you, even underneath the deck, you have 66. If you haven't started seeing this number yet, you will definitely start to see it now. License plates, billboards, social media, wherever you see digits. The number 6 is all about rebalancing. 6 is one of the numbers that collectively people fear, but I'm here to break that for you, Pisces. 3, 6, 9 are our most powerful numbers in the universe. So if you think about those numbers specifically, aren't those the 3 numbers that the society makes us want to fear? So the number 6 is going to help you center your energy and think positive thoughts. It reminds you that if you have been thinking pessimistic or you have been feeling unbalanced or not centered in your own energy, it reminds you to start centering yourself more. There could be a wake-up call that happens with this card. It does exactly say that a wake-up call could occur for you to re-examine your current situation. So if things have been stuck or stagnant or not moving, something could all of a sudden shift with this wake-up call. You also have new moon in Aquarius with bring love into the situation. So there could be a need for you to bring more love into your energy, more self-love, more nurturing to yourself, as well as bring more love into the situation at hand that possibly could be making you feel not that centered or not that stable. Some of you have Aquarius energy around you or in your chart. Aquarius rules the 11th house of friendships, community. So there could have been there could be a community or a group of friends, or maybe just one friend that's actually going to help you around this time. Help you feel centered, help you raise your vibration. So I would pay attention to any type of platonic energies for the next 24 hours. And we have moon, mutable moon, with nothing is yet set in stone. Beautiful. So that could be something that has been making you feel unstable. There could have been something that seemed like it was a final decision. It seemed like something was never going to happen for you, or things were never going to move forward for you. But this card is indicating that things will change. Things will shift. People's minds could also be changing around this time. Let's see what your quantum oracle is for the next 24 hours, Pisces. And you have great gratitude with consciousness, card number 4. So whatever this is, whatever energy is giving you a wake-up call, whatever surprises are coming your way, you're going to be grateful for it. You're going to be grateful it has restabilized your energy. You're going to be grateful that it has created a sense of calm in your own energy as well. Because you see in this card here, in the mutable moon, if you see the ocean in the background is very chaotic. It's not calm waters. So I do feel like something is going to calm itself down here. For sure. Where things may have felt very heightened, or things may have felt very difficult, or you may have just not been feeling that centered or stable in your own energy. So let's see what we have from your tarot theme card before we get out the spread. You have a very, very general oracle coming through. So let's see what we have with some details here. We have embrace with the world. So an ending to a cycle, something closing out, a completion. Some of you with the world coming through, you may be moving, you may be traveling, you may be relocating in some way, shape, or form. Now, Pisces, we are coming to the end of 2025, which was or is a wood snake year. We're going to move into a fire horse year. So I'm going to bring that up for the next 2 months in readings to continuously remind you. What did 2025 help you release? Right? You have embrace here with the world. What skin did you shed this year? How are you going to re-identify yourself in 2026? Because the wood snake is all about internal reflection. Embracing what needs to be released. There it is. And not letting it hold you back. Right? You have the mutable moon. So some of you may have thought like something was just going to be an issue for you forever. And that is changing. That is shifting. On the world, we have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, so double energy of endings here for you, Pisces. What's coming your way is the Wheel of Fortune. So this is destined to happen. The Wheel of Fortune is bringing a shift to your life. Your influence is the Page of Wands. There's that fire energy. So some of you, Pisces, you may actually be feeling that. Maybe you are a horse in the Chinese zodiac and you're feeling that energy of returning to yourself. Even better if you're a fire horse. Either way, it doesn't necessarily matter. Collectively, we're all moving into it, but some of you may have specific placements and alignments to what's going on. What's unexpected is the Eight of Cups. Your advice is the Five of Swords. And your outcome is the Eight of Swords. So something is ending. Something is closing out its cycle. You are walking away from something. And it looks like with the Page of Wands being your influence, you're excited about it. You want it to go. You want it to leave. Because your advice is the Five of Swords. So whatever this was that was causing you to feel uncentered, was causing you to feel unstable, it was making you feel defeated anyway. It was making you feel tired, restless, almost like that spiral of what am I supposed to do to get out of this? And that's where your outcome is, the Eight of Swords, the spiral, the prison that your mind makes on its own. So a lot of you are coming out of a mental prison. You also have the Eight of Cups with what's unexpected. So not only are you removing yourself mentally from something, you are emotionally separating yourself from something. And whatever this is, I feel like you're going to feel very, very happy about it because your influence is the Page of Wands. So that's an excited feeling. And you have great gratitude. So you wanted this to end. You wanted this to leave your life. You wanted this to stop bothering you or phasing you. Some of you could be healing something that you thought you would have for the rest of your life. Let's clarify this. Big energy of moving on, moving forward. Your overall energy with the World to the Ten of Swords with the Two of Pentacles. So this ending took a while to happen, because there was a back and forth on it, right? The mutable moon. Should I keep this in my life? Should I continuously do this? Will it be like this forever? What can I do to change it? And there it is with the Wheel of Fortune of what's coming your way to the Knight of Wands. So something is here to excite you. Something is here to bring, like, I feel like energy back into your life. On the Page of Wands with your influence, we have the Four of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So Pisces, you're not only feeling more excited of what's to come from this energy, but you're also in a position of taking more action in the physical. So some of you may actually transition how you pay for something. You know, there could be a situation where possibly some type of financial vibe has been making you feel not that centered. You may definitely figure out a way to create more abundance for yourself. Or you may receive a generous offer from somebody. Eight of Cups with what's unexpected to the Eight of Cups. Hello. And the Four of Cups. Beautiful. So you're walking away from something that wasn't really satisfying you anyway. Whether it was a career, a business, a project, something you were doing for yourself that you just knew you shouldn't be doing any longer. But what's unexpected is you're going to move on from something that you didn't even think that you'd get over, that you didn't even think you'd move on from. Four of Cups to the King of Cups, but now there is some type of emotional stability, emotional centered energy. So Pisces, I feel like you have a gift coming in. It's like a gift of an energetic boost, one, and a gift of something lucky in the physical. On the Five of Swords, as your advice, we have the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. So speak your truth. Speak what's on your mind in involvement with other people, family, career, somewhere that you find or could find stability with. You're being advised to speak your truth in that way. Some of you may also get some assistance from family. And on the Eight of Swords, we have the Seven of Cups with your outcome, the Seven of Pentacles. Wow, and the Two of Wands. Yeah, you really want this ending. Possibly there was like a time frame you had to wait for, you know, like if you were graduating from something, obviously you have to wait until you finish your schooling. That's the type of energy I feel like this is. This costed you time. This may have even costed you money. And this may have costed you a lot of your energy. And a lot of the times when we get closer and closer to things that we know are going to be over, we get a little restless, we get a little anxious, we get a little bit like, all right, we're at the last leg of this. And that's what I feel like you're in. You're at the last leg of something that maybe it fulfilled you at one point in time, right? The new moon in Aquarius, possibly this brought you certain people, certain connections that were needed, but it looks like you feel the need to stray away and expand outwardly. And making that decision on it is going to be super important for you, Pisces. So, this is what I have here for you for the next 24 hours. In terms of zodiac signs in your spread, that could be around you or in your chart. You have Aquarius. You have mutable signs, which is you, Pisces, Sagittarius, and Virgo. There's another mutable sign that I'm not thinking of right now. Huh. Who the heck is the other mutable sign? Who did I say already? Virgo. Gemini is the other mutable sign. There you go. So your outcome is a long-awaited new path. A long-awaited ending. You've waited for this and you've wanted it. And pay attention to the number 8s. You have 666, but you also have 888 in your spread as well, which I feel like is a sign and symbolism where this new path will bring you abundance, right? What you learned, you put it out there. What you have maybe spent time, energy, and money on, putting it out there. Or even rerouting it. Because I do feel like for some of you, you may have attempted to do something and it just didn't feel that fulfilling as you thought it would. And there's something more fulfilling in front of you that might just wake you up out of nowhere. So let's see. Your ending oracle from the Starseed Oracle is big picture thinking with Pleiadian energy, visionary, and inspired ideas. Yes, beautiful. All right, Pisces, big picture thinking. The Pleiadians are our cosmic cousins. They're here to remind us that it's never too late to learn new things and change the future. You're being called to be a visionary for the planet. Take a breath, shake off what you've been taught about the world, and hold a new vision for humanity. Ooh, that could have been what you did here. You may have walked a path that you thought other people would think is a better path than the one you wanted. And you may be like re-walking. You're likely a natural big picture thinker, here to generate ideas for the future, here to birth a new age and dream a new world into being. The future will be woven by dream makers like you, by those with enough courage to question the way things have been and envision new possibilities for the planet. The world needs more artists, dreamers, inventors, and visionary thinkers. Perhaps you've had an idea recently that you're being called to usher in. If so, this card is your confirmation that it's divinely guided. The Pleiadians support us in this important stage in Earth's development. They want us to know that the decision we make today will affect the well-being of our planet and all its species. They're calling on to you to be the leader of the future, to hold a clear vision of what's possible, to trust that vision and follow it through daily action, to dream a new world into being, to hold your mind open and try not to worry about what others think. For it takes great courage to pave a new path, to trust a vision before it's reality. Boom. Your outcome. There's the paving of the new path. So I feel like minor message here, which kind of does interconnect as well. There could have just been a path you went down because society made it seem like you should. And as a Pisces, as a spiritual individual, you're going to be able to see through the fog. Even if it takes a while, you will be able to see through it and sit in an energy of visionary, big picture thinking. So that's what I have here for you, Pisces, for the next 24 hours. Thank you for being here and for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you get an alert of when new readings from this channel come out. And I'll see and talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Bye now, Pisces.